Cool. Okay, welcome back to Hot Off the Stove. We're bringing you the hot topics of the week, some hot discussion topics where we can talk about our opinions. I don't like the laughing. I don't I don't appreciate that.
I won't laugh. I'm gonna look at the camera. I won't laugh.
Okay, maybe you should just do this.
No, you got it. You got it. Let's go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna, okay. Cool. So I guess the Lizzo thing is popping back up again. It kind of quieted down for a little bit, and then now there's a show out where they brought like the witnesses and everybody in and had everyone talking, and Lizzo is still denying everything after there's tons of evidence and stuff. I don't know. How do y'all feel about the whole Lizzo situation?
Well, we know now in today's time, you're kind of guilty until proven innocent. But I just don't see a lot of women just lying on one person. You know, if that makes sense. So, I mean, if they saying that she's fat shaming them, treating them, wrong. I mean, I wouldn't put it past a celebrity, especially somebody at their height. But, I mean, for Lizzo to always want to try to uplift people and get on camera and cry when they fat shame her, why would you do that to somebody else, especially somebody that's working for you? So I don't think those women have a reason to lie. But, I mean, until the facts come out, we don't really know.
Yeah, I think, I mean, me personally, I don't want to talk as if I know that she's doing it. Yeah. But if she is doing it, that's not okay.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, there hasn't been anything. Has there been like an audio released of her saying it or anything?
Just a lawsuit.
I guess she's just denying everything, saying that none of that actually happened. But it goes further than, like, if it was just the fat shaming thing, okay, like, that sucks, and I'm not disregarding those people that were allegedly fat shamed. But it went way farther than that, as to, like, her making her dancers do crazy things just because she knew that they needed that gig with her, and they knew they weren't going to quit. So I feel like it's crazy. Like I don't even really want to get into it, but it was, like, putting them in very uncomfortable situations. Yeah. You can do your own research on that one.
I guess we'll see if like she's actually going to court for it. I guess we'll just see how the case comes out. Since she's a celebrity, obviously we're gonna be like involved in the whole court case. Hopefully, I mean, to play devil's advocate, maybe it's like a Johnny Depp Amber type of situation.
I guess.
You never know.
I don't know. I don't think all those women are just lie. That's one person lying, but like a group of people, a group of women. I don't know.
The way
man.
they came
Believe
out
all
talked
women.
about it
That's what
too,
they say.
though.
What about Bill Cosby? Did you believe?
Oh, Bill Cosby ain't did shit. He's innocent. You know how I feel about Bill Cosby. Okay. And then they waited so long, bro. It's like 30 years down the line they waited to say something. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the whole Lizzo situation, the girls came out and I think it was just one in the beginning that came out and actually was like, this needs to end. This is insane. And she came out very innocently and kind of scared. So I feel like she knew that, like, she was going to be the one that was attacked.
Yeah.
I feel like that's scary. Even if she was lying, like, that's pretty much, like, that's scary either way. I feel like, I don't know.
It really is.
In my opinion, I believe the girls. People with power always this always happens. They're always super cute and super friendly and, like, a great person in the beginning of their career. Because Lizzo hasn't been that big for that long, has she? It's only been, like, a couple of years, like, maybe 5 years. So I feel like this is, like, her, like, she just got really, really, really big, and now she's finally coming out as, I don't know. I feel like this happens a lot with a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, we can always count on that. Any celebrity, most celebrities are like, when the camera comes on, they one person, and they another person when the camera's off. Most of them are like that. They're there to sell an image, to entertain you, but that's not really who they truly are.
But bro, you would think if you've been blessed to be in that situation, you rich, famous, why not be humble? Why be a piece of shit?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. I feel the same. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, speaking on toxic celebrities, I feel like we should maybe talk about a positive thing. Drake is going to release a new album, but we do not know a release date yet.
For all the dogs.
For all the dogs.
Yeah. He got one song out, I think, with
SZA. Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, but, like, I want this album to be a different vibe, you know? Like, it's the end of the summer, like, put some shit out.
That was cool. I ain't gonna lie, Slime You Out. That was,
no, it was a cool song, but I just, you know, the title, you know, you think he'll be on some Reckless, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good song to roll to at nighttime.
I don't know, I feel like Drake has a way of doing that, though, and, like, making everybody anticipate things, just like his tour. Yeah. People wanted him to tour forever, and he finally did. Now he toured and announced this album. Now everyone's waiting, and he has not set a release date whatsoever. So
that's good.
I mean,
on his end, that's good. You don't want to set a release date, and, you know, now you got to, like, stick to it because you put it out there. So I see what he's doing. He don't want to. He don't want to just say something and, you know, and it not be true or anything, you know. Now we're going to be looking at him crazy because he said it's going to release this day and he got to push it back. And, yeah, I mean, on his end, I can see why he didn't put out a release date. He probably is not going to until he makes sure he has everything solidified on his end first.
Nah, he's smart. You got to think about it. He milking it. He on a tour right now. When I released the album, you can have a whole nother tour for this whole new album, you know? So
I didn't even think about that.
Keeping the money coming in. Because they say he getting about like $6 million a show. That's crazy. Think about it. How hot this album going to be. Even if it's trash, you know, people going to still listen to it.
I think Drake is at a level, though, where, like, he has so much money or he makes so much money that he's not pressed for the tours like that.
You crazy.
I don't know.
If you could be on tour and get anywhere from $6 million just to be on tour, you wouldn't do it, even if you had the money.
Of course.
Yeah. I was like, come on now.
That's bad.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think for him to take that next step, like Bad Bunny, Beyonce level, like he's going to have to just tap into every type of everything that's going on. So, like, you see he painting his nails. He LGBTQ community, he kind of like, you know, pandering to them. Not pandering, but like including them.
You had that one interview with that girl. I can't remember her name. Yes.
Yeah, they took it down though.
Oh, they did? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's like half the community though. I mean, half the population, the LGBT. I didn't realize how like big that community is, but like when you actually think about it, like how many people you know that's like gay or like lesbian or you know what I'm saying? That's a big community, bro.
I feel like it's always been like that. People have just been, it's a lot more
open. In the closet.
Open now, yeah.
Acceptable.
Which is good. Good.
I mean, that's why he's doing it. I mean, we see Lil Uzi Vert doing it too. I don't know if he's doing it for the same reason.
He be denying that he's zesty, but I don't know. It's coming off like he kind of is. But
I don't know.
Anybody with brain would think that he is, but he's denying it, so who knows?
I think they got so much money and power, bro. They don't even care. They just do whatever they want to do because they know it's going to make money. They're going to make money.
Yeah, anybody going to listen to that shit.
They're going to just do what they want. I don't know.
Speaking about like money and stuff, we're gonna kind of move over from the pop culture side of things. It was kind of slow this week, so do y'all feel like somebody that has money can like be there for somebody more in a relationship, love somebody more or better than somebody that's kind of down and out and broke, essentially?
Didn't Tyler Perry release a video about that? Like he was saying, you saw that video?
Yeah, that was about black women like starting to compromise more. Yeah. Like let's just say you're a husband, not the breadwinner. You are. You know, I mean, he loves you. He's doing all of these things right. Why is it a problem? Yeah. That's kind of what he was getting at. But you know, black that demographic.
I think it's just preference. I think it's just preference. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of like just being with somebody who has a job. I think that's really just the most important thing. And then I think as long as you work hard and that person work hard, I think it's about the mindset at the end of the day. Like if you making $30,000 a year, but you have $1 million mindset, and you got another person to be a partner with $1 million mindset, the places you can go is endless. You know. Yeah. So, I think people need to stop worrying about being with somebody who got six figures and all that. You know, sometimes it's just being with somebody who has the mindset. If you with a person who he making $30,000, but he smart and he has the potential to be great, then why not take a chance on them? That's how I feel. But
That's fair. How do y'all feel about, like, you kind of talked about this a little bit last week about, like, you being the breadwinner for the family or whatever, but how do y'all feel about your partner or your spouse, your wife, I guess, making the same amount or the majority for the family, like, just in the household?
So, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. So when we talking about women don't date off potential, bro. They date off your outcome, like what you are at the finished product. You know, if that makes sense. So just because a guy has more money, let's just say, than this guy, doesn't mean that he's going to be there for you emotionally, sexually, like how you want that person to be. I mean, he may be able to provide for you financially, but I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, money is important, especially in today's time. But that doesn't necessarily mean that man is going to love you more than this man. I mean, and if me and my wife are making the same amount, I mean, oh well. I mean, we still have our duties. I may pay the mortgage. She may pay the utilities, buy groceries. You know, just whatever works for you and your partner. So it's like, you know, everybody think it had to be one way, bro. It's your house. Like, you don't have to listen to the outside. Do what you want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, just to kind of, you know, like piggyback off that. I, you know, the whole breadwinner thing. You know, just being a breadwinner. I think, I don't really see no problem with it. Like, I don't know how you would feel or you would feel. Like, do you feel like, I've talked to a girl one time. She told me that she has a problem. She would have a problem being a breadwinner if she was with a guy. So how would you feel about it? Like,
I don't think that would be an issue at all, because when I look at, like, it could be completely different for somebody that's already with a partner, but when I look at it from my standpoint, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm going to college and I'm doing all of these things for my future partner. I'm doing all of these things so I can make money in the future. So either way, I mean, if I get in a relationship later on or whatever and I have my own job and stuff, I'm not going to just be like, I'm going to stop now and throw away everything just because you're making a lot of money. So I don't know. It doesn't really affect it for me. As long as they're cool with me still making money and having a job, like, I personally would want to contribute.
I think
have a little shared bank account, and then for, like, the bills, and then some of my money is my money, some of your money is your money. So you can still, like, you're still both working hard. Like, I think that's a big thing too, is making sure that you're using your money on you every once in a while instead of just throwing it all back in this big pot for everybody.
Yeah.
But
I think a man's I think just in today's society, a man in general, you won't really know how they are until they get some money. Because I think a man, it's easy for a broke man to love somebody, you know. But if he has $1 million,
you got options.
Yeah, if he has money, and he has options, and he still decides to love you, that's a whole nother love. Like, that's when you know he really, you know, likes you like that. I think that's kind of true. I think, you know, a lot of these men are just with girls just because that's the best they can get at the current moment. But if the opportunity comes, they'll jump ship. Yeah, jump ship. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it, though.
Women press men about, you know, money. So it's like men constantly think. Women don't understand that men constantly think about money because that's what women want. That's how you gonna keep a woman. You can't be broke and have a wife and, you know, dating. Like, women won't stick around for that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard.
It's a double standard too, because if a woman is broke, we coming in, hey, we gotta take care of you, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. But
that's like having a child. That's like having a child, bro.
Yeah, but if it's the other way around and the guy's broke, the woman has it, you know, it's like, girl, you should leave him. You know, that's how it is.
I don't know. I feel that way. I feel like personally, if I can see that you're trying and you're like, you have a job and you're making an effort, and like maybe it's not the best job, but you're still like, okay, well, I know I want to do this and I'm working towards this, or I know I can grow in this job. This is just where I'm having to start. Like, I wouldn't mind picking up that slack and being like, okay, like, I want you to do big things and whatever. But if you're just like, yeah, I work this easy job, I come home and I get on the game or whatever, I like sit down and I'm like watching this or whatever, and I just go back and repeat, and you're just making, I don't know, whatever you're making, and you're cool with that, that is a big, like, No. Like, strive is a very big, like, okay, I see you and I see what you're working for, and
Yeah.
I'm willing to work with you.
It's about the mentality.
Exactly,
It's about
yeah.
the mentality.
Like, you could be broke, but as long as you're still trying, and maybe you're broke because you are trying and you're in a position right now where you can't just make a ton of money easily because you want to end up, like, growing. Like we talked about last week, like the generational wealth type thing. Then I can understand that. But if you're just not doing anything, then...
Yeah, don't be a bum.
No. It's not fun.
And I don't know, some people work one job and then come home and able to get on the game because they make enough.
Oh, no,
you know,
exactly.
so,
That's completely different, though, because if I can see that you are actually, like, you're where you want to be and you're making money and, like, we're stable, then cool.
What if, I got a question for you. What if a guy was making $80,000 a year and he was comfortable? Like, he just, that's what he's comfortable making, and he comes home, play the game.
Okay.
Don't do nothing.
I mean, as long as we've communicated that and we're in a comfortable position, like, where we live and what we want to do, like, and that's enough for us and, like, our family, cool. But the minute that it's not, like, let's say we want to move or we want to, like, have another kid or whatever, then, okay, we need to make a game plan and you need to not be comfortable anymore. I don't know. I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like that's plenty. Personally, I don't need a ton of things. I know some people are like, sky's the limit. We always got to keep pushing, but money is not everything. I feel like a lot of people have that mentality today that money is everything and you got to keep making money all the time and get to a certain spot where you're just rich and everything will be great, but that's really not how it is at all. So in that scenario, that would be perfectly fine.
Okay. So you're the type of girl that just, date a guy that he just works hard. Like, you don't really too much care about the wanting to be a businessman and investing and all that other stuff. You just want somebody who just works hard and, as long as y'all are both comfortable together, that's what matters to you.
Yeah, as long as we're not struggling every week and trying to be like, okay, I got to pick up an extra shift or you got to do this and this and this. At that point, then there's obviously something needs to change because you're not going to be happy that way at all, I guess, if you're constantly like, oh, how are we going to pay this? How are we going to pay this? Oh, we can never go out together. Or we can never do this just because we're constantly paying for stuff.
Okay.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Less is
I
more.
feel it.
On that same topic, do y'all think that social media is creating unrealistic expectations for people in relationships now, especially like the younger generations?
Oh, heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. For sure. Like, if we was in a generation where we didn't have cell phones and have access to social media, I think a lot of people would be more faithful.
Oh, 100%.
Just because you're only as faithful as your options, I guess, in most, to most people they are.
Yeah.
So if you only surrounded by certain types of people all the time, these are the same people you see every day that you grew up around, you're only going to date, whoever interests you out of that group.
Yeah.
But when you start seeing all these models on Instagram, women posting their OnlyFans and strippers and all type of stuff, on Instagram, that kind of changes your goals, I guess, as far as preferences in women.
Yeah, it just makes too many comparisons. It's like, okay, I have this girl over here, and she's amazing. We've been together for 4 years, but I've been watching this couple or this girl on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I could have that. So why do I want this? I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Just a lot of comparisons.
For sure.
Unrealistic comparisons.
And then you got fake social media couples posting like couple goals videos and doing challenges together and stuff like that. And that makes you feel like they got the perfect relationship, so that makes you look for that of what you see on social media in real life.
Well, why don't we have that? So we're obviously not doing it right. We shouldn't be together. Type stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And social media tell you, that nigga not buying you a Birkin bag, he not paying all your bills, you might need to leave him. And if she ain't got a BBL, she not a 10 out of 10, you need to leave her too. So it kind of set unrealistic expectations because nobody is just a 10 out of 10. Like, let's be real. Everybody's not rich. I mean, people can love you more than just spending money on you,
Yeah.
So stay off social media when it comes to anything in relationship because it's just unrealistic.
It's so like superficial.
Yeah,
like it doesn't ever talk about like, oh, we do this together and this is special to us, or yada, yada, yada. It's literally just, oh, we go to the gym, or we eat super healthy every day, or we do all of this stuff, setting unrealistic expectations for everybody.
That's true.
Yeah,
That doesn't have,
That's true.
yeah, I don't know, I just think that's crazy.
Stop listening to Didi and Carisha. They a toxic couple.
Man, they probably be putting their hands on each
Probably,
other.
man. You don't
When
know
the
what these
camera,
celebrities
the
do.
camera not on,
Yeah.
they arguing and
Crazy.
all type of stuff, man. They just doing that for the social media money, man. Don't believe in that stuff.
How much they paying though? Social
Bro,
media.
they be making money, bro.
We might need to get into that.
Yeah, like I know a guy that's into that, bro.
Yeah,
Like he's
making some
like
money.
a comedian. He like got 1 million TikTok followers now.
Mhm.
Like you making money.
Shit.
Yeah,
Wild.
like thousands of dollars a week.
Shit.
It's a
We
real
can tap
job.
in.
Like for real.
Uh,
But yeah, nah, don't believe the hype, man. Don't look into that social media stuff, bro. Like it
Set
ain't
yourself up for failure.
big failure.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know, not even just like relationship standards either. I feel like fitness influencers are literally ruining the fitness world right now so bad, because everybody thinks that I don't know, I feel like I have a ton of friends, or I know a ton of people, and like they're just scrolling on their TikTok or their Instagram, and it's all just fitness influencers telling them, oh, try this, do this, eat this. I'm going to run 6 miles today. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then you end up feeling bad because you're like, why am I not out doing all of this? Or I need to be doing this. And like you're overworking yourself, when in reality, this is what they do. This is their whole job. So obviously they have time to do all of this. They aren't out here working like regular jobs.
And they on steroids too.
Well, yeah, that too.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
most
yeah,
people. I be
100%.
looking, I'm like, bro, I've been working out for a minute. I don't look like you.
What they
Yeah.
call
Like,
it, trend.
yes, they on steroids, bro.
No,
They
You
got
can tell.
back acne and all that
You
shit.
can
Yeah,
tell
steroids.
they have them craters in their face, or they have like a lot of acne on their face, or just how the way their muscles are built. Like they
Yeah,
built
it
like,
ain't natural.
Yeah,
That
they
makes
built like
sense.
a big gorilla.
Yeah.
Like nah, ain't natural.
You can't believe anything you see ever. It's crazy.
I mean, it's good motivation. You're like,
No,
damn,
yeah.
let me get in the gym. But nah, you'll never look like that.
No, you're going to
Unless
work
you take
yourself to
steroids.
death.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I don't know. I don't really have much to say about the social media thing no more. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much said it all.
Yeah.
Just do your own thing. Don't look at celebrities for examples on how your relationship should work, because they're in a different tax bracket than you are.
Yeah,
Pretty
definitely.
much that.
Okay, well, I think that's all we have.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right. You talked about the. Oh yeah, we did do double standard.
We kind of roped those in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, sure. All right. Well, I guess if we done for today, I guess we're done, man. We'll catch y'all later on the next episode of Hot Off the Stove. Stay in tune.